New Country US 105 with the band Perry. I'm Jamie Garrett, and guest in the studio this afternoon, as I mentioned earlier, Dalton Gray. And Dalton hails from the state of Texas and spent some time in the Hill Country, I believe.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. And you have a single out, or a CD out, I should say, that, how old now? A couple years?
It's been out for a year and about 5 months.
Okay, so
Yes,
where did you do the recording on this first CD here?
I recorded that in North Texas with a fellow by the name Scott Moody. He plays for Charlie Pride on tour, and he played for Miranda Lambert and Steve Holy and Leanne Rimes for 9 years. So he's just an all-around great player and great guy, and he has a lot of background in gospel as well. So he was able to lay some beautiful harmonies on there.
And since, of course, you've made the trip to Mecca, the trip to Nashville,
the trip
to the
Mecca
holy city,
is the best way to put it.
and you got your chops there, and you did a lot of songwriting. I would imagine it's just
Yes,
a
sir.
songwriter's paradise there. And as opposed to playing, say, your latest single, which we'll mention here in a couple of minutes, along with the gig you got coming up tomorrow night, we'll talk about that. Let's hear something new. You got your guitar this afternoon, and you've got some new stuff. Any timeline on when this gets laid down?
Yes, sir. We're going to do it here in the winter months, and by the time spring rolls around, we're actually going to have it released and really do a strong campaign on it. And we've got some cool support happening, and more news to come.
By the
Follow me on
time the lakes
Facebook.
are open, we should have this down. But you're going to play it for us live. What are you going to play for us?
It's called "I'd Do Anything." I co-wrote it with a few people up there in Nashville, some wonderful friends of mine, and it's just one of those songs that I think it really makes you want to fall in love. And,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, make me fall in love here. This is Dalton
Come on,
Gray.
Jamie.
I'd do anything. And we'll talk to Dalton here in just a couple of minutes about his gig tomorrow night at the Beer Garden. Here's Dalton Gray.
I want to relive that night in Louisiana. Your sweet love dancing all over me. We were wild and young, getting sexy drunk off Bourbon Street. Confetti in your hair, but I got you back home in time to church in the morning. And I'd do anything, baby, yeah, just to be by your side. Yeah. What do you say we get a little crazy again, girl, tonight? Oh, I still taste those wet lips kissed by that West Coast sun. They lit a fire and left me more than wanting some. You're flying fast, black Pontiac, top down, blue skies up highway, 1-on-1, playing the part like Hollywood, two outlaws on the run. I'd do anything, baby, yeah, just to be by your side. Yeah. And what do you say we get a little crazy again, girl, tonight? Yeah. A little crazy, yeah. I got 2 front row and backstage passes, Tennessee whiskey, let's see what happens. Limousine ride to a downtown loft, yeah, pick it back up where we left off. Yeah, gonna pick you up and kiss you to the sound of the radio. Girl, you never know what's gonna happen when the sun goes down. Yeah, oh, I'd do anything, baby, yeah, just to be by your side. Yeah, what do you say we get a little crazy again, girl, tonight? Again, yeah, and again, girl, tonight. Oh, yeah, I want to relive that night in Louisiana. Your sweet love dancing all over me.
Yes, that is Dalton Gray on Do Anything. That is how new. I mean, that it sounds like you've got it down. I don't know how anybody. I'm just hitting my stride at 2:15 in the afternoon here, but you seem to nail every note in there. How long has it been since that song's been a complete piece?
It was completed, I believe, in April this year.
Okay,
and we've played it all year, all over Tennessee, and it turns out pretty good whenever it's rocking with the full band and
everything
the guitars
else
rolling. And
now, is it going to be a full band show tomorrow night at the Beer Garden?
Yes, sir. It's going to be a good time. I love the place. It's all German owned, and it's all authentic German food, and they even dress German. They have a wonderful German band. They plays polka music, but it's good polka. They're on tour full time. They're a great band, and good family feel out there. We're going to have a lot of heaters, everybody. I want you to know that.
Very
heaters
important
everywhere.
To know. And this is in Wahlberg off of 972. You take that off I-35. We'll talk a little bit more about the gig, more about the latest song here, and about the CD as well with Dalton Gray. You're going to hang out here, and we'll hang out this afternoon. More coming up later in the hour with Dalton Gray on New Country, US 105. Dalton Gray is with me this afternoon. I was going to say us. There's nobody else here but me. Dalton Gray in from the gray and the cold outside to join us, and going to be playing tomorrow night at the Wahlberg restaurant in the Beer Garden. Now, you did say there's going to be heaters.
There's a lot of heaters.
Okay.
And we're closing off the tent fully, so there's not a lot of wind in there. But the tent already is closed off against the wind.
See, I love this time of year. I don't mind it at all. Maybe it's the German in me, but I love this time of year.
Well, when you get a few of those German beers down, you'd be pretty warm.
Now, you're saying that they serve just German beers?
Yes,
That's awesome.
I've never seen anybody with anything but German beers out there, and I didn't see. They have a couple. I think they have Shiner and stuff of that sort.
Okay. Well, they've made peace with the Spetzel Brewery there.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Yes.
All right.
So it's the real stuff.
Now, we heard earlier the new single, I Do Anything, that is going to be put down this winter and hopefully for a spring release. If people want to keep track of you, how do they keep track of you? Facebook, all that important stuff.
Well, I have a lot of stuff with just me and my guitar in a barn that I grew up in Hearne, Texas, a little humble place. With neon signs and poker and pool and all that. That was our home turf. So we go there and play a couple acoustic songs and put them up on YouTube every once in a while. And then I have DaltonGray.com, and my Facebook is Dalton Travis Gray, and that is my personal page. But y'all add me. I will actually talk
friends.
to you.
Yeah.
I'm everybody's friend, honestly. I don't.
And that's Gray.
Yes, sir.
Gray, Dalton Travis Gray on Facebook. And the gig tomorrow night, Wahlberg, what time everything getting started?
It's going to get started at 8, and I believe me and my band will go on at 10. We got a great act, plays really good, solid country, opening for us, named Chris McCandless, and they're great guys. And,
all right.
They're awesome.
And that's tomorrow night. It's going to be a little warmer tomorrow as well, so that's good. Lots of good times in Wahlberg. It's off 972 off of I-35. Knockout Girl, the latest single that we can get on iTunes, so make sure you look for that from Dalton Gray and look for new music coming this spring. I appreciate you hanging out with me this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Really, somebody just said in the hallway a couple of minutes ago it's because the car wouldn't start because it was cold. That's the only reason you hung out for this extra time. Is that true? You're just waiting for Papa Lock to come out and get your car started?
Well, that's the band van, so...
What happens in the band van. All right, Dalton Gray, appreciate you hanging out this afternoon, man.
Thank you.